Bring it the latest now in the abortion rights battle playing out in Texas. All the fallout from the federal judge's decision to block enforcement of the most restrictive abortion ban in the nation. Rachel Scott is in Houston with a look at what could happen next. Good morning, Rachel.
George, good morning. In the state of Texas, already appealing this decision. So as it makes its way through the courts, some providers here in Texas tell me they are not taking any chances, holding off on resuming abortion procedures.
This morning, just 24 hours after a federal judge halted the most restrictive abortion law in the nation, only a handful of clinics are taking the risk to resume procedures.
We reached out to some of the patients that we had on a waiting list to come in to have abortions today.
Judge Robert Pittman ruled the law banning abortions as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy was flagrantly unconstitutional. But the decision does not give providers blanket protection. They can still be sued retroactively if courts eventually determine the law should be enforced again, leaving the majority of providers waiting on the sidelines. For weeks, Texas women like Maddie, a 21-year-old college student, have traveled hundreds of miles for an abortion. We sat down the day before her procedure in Mississippi.
At 6 weeks, you didn't even know you were pregnant.
Not even close. I was still living my life as regular and as carefree of a college kid as I could be.
Maddie tells me she was on birth control. When she visited the doctor, she thought she could only be a few weeks pregnant and under that 6-week legal limit.
When she told me that I was measuring at 10.5 weeks, I just cried. I was heartbroken and terrified because I felt like the only option that I knew I had was gone.
She started calling around to clinics in nearby states.
How many clinics would you say you called altogether?
Easily 30, if not more.
And most of them were booked.
Yeah.
She finally got an appointment in Mississippi, an option she knows others may not be able to afford. This morning, she hopes Texas women who want the procedure won't have to go out of state to get it.
It's frustrating that it took so long for them to figure out that this is unconstitutional. Like, this is a woman's right to have this option.
So the majority of clinics here in Texas are taking this wait-and-see approach. They received a surge in calls after that ruling, and they do see it as an important step, but they tell me it's still clouded in so much uncertainty. George?
Yeah, this one's headed to the Supreme Court. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.